Liz saves the night. Liz, the little blue engine, was finishing her branch line runs for her evening train for the day. The sun was setting by the time she had finished her final train back to Kirkground. "Ah, Liz," said Sir Topham Hatt, who was on the platform. "I need your help tonight." "Tonight, sir?" asked Liz. "Yes," replied Sir Topham Hatt. "Percy has broken down at Tidmouth. I need you to take him to the Steamworks," he added, "and then take his mail train. Another engine can work on your branch line in the morning, so you can catch up on sleep." "Yes, sir," said Liz happily. "Just like I remember the time I delivered the mail when I first arrived, including the birthday card, while Percy was ill. Then tonight, I can deliver it again." And she puffed excitedly away. Liz shunted her coaches into the carriage sidings, and she went off to rescue her brother Percy. She found Percy stuck on the line at Tidmouth Station. "Hello, Percy," whistled Liz to her brother. "Are you all right?" "No, Liz," moaned Percy. "I'm stuck. Could you take me to the Steamworks, please?" "Of course," replied Liz kindly. She now felt sorry for Percy, and promised to take the mail for him again, like the time he was ill, so she took over. Percy remembered that too. "And now you may take it again," he said cheerfully. Liz felt very pleased to hear it. So Liz shunted Percy into the Steamworks. Victor and Kevin greeted the two engines. "It's night time now, Liz, my friend," said Victor. "You best hurry to get the mail delivered." "Don't worry, Victor," whistled Liz. "I will." "Then you should do less rushing and more hushing, Kevin," Victor called to the yellow crane, who chuckled nervously. Then Liz set off to collect Percy's mail cars. She found them in the siding and coupled up. She was used to pulling the mail along Thomas's branch line, and was fully aware of how to pull it, like she was once taught when she arrived on Sodor. She now pulled away quietly once the conductor waved his flag. Meanwhile, Arthur was working at the fishing village. He was to take his fish cars to Tidmouth Harbor while there wasn't much railway traffic. "I hope I arrive on time," Arthur thought to himself as he pulled away with his cars, and his brake van Spiky on the back. Liz was making good progress with the mail train, and Arthur was taking 5 freight cars at a time. It was a lot of work, and would take all night. Arthur was used to this, but they were now the only engines working late. Gordon was taking a nighttime express from Vickerstown to Knapford, and was just leaving Tidmouth sheds to go and take it. Liz was dropping off her mail sacks from station to station, including Tidmouth. She was going from the station furthest from home and making her way back just as Percy does. Arthur passed her by. "Hello, Liz," whistled Arthur. I don't see you up and about at this night." "Hello, Arthur," tooted Liz. "I don't see you in your fish trains either, although I can smell them with your point." "Oh, sorry," said Arthur cheerfully. "Must go in now anyway. Got a lot of fish, and I'm a bit scheduled as it is." And he puffed away. Liz was glad to see him. "Hello, Liz," Spiky called. "Hello, Spiky," Liz called back. She was glad to see Spiky too, but was glad to be rid of the smell of fish. Later, Liz was making her way to Willsworth, her last station before returning to the siding, and then home to her shed. But then she smelled something. "Phew!" she exclaimed. "Bust my buffers! I wasn't expecting that smell of fish again." She saw that Arthur was stuck on the main line with his fish freight cars. "What happened, Arthur?" asked Liz. "I was so keen to finish the work without being late, I forgot about having to fill up with coal," explained Arthur. Oh dear, sighed Liz. Then there was trouble. They heard a distant whistle in the distance. "That sounded like Gordon!" cried Arthur. "Oh no!" gasped Liz. "And he's coming with his night express, and you're stuck in this express line." "Don't leave me here, Liz," called Arthur. "Or we're gonna be in this mess," wailed Spiky. "Don't worry, I'm getting you two out of the way," shouted Liz. Gordon was getting closer. Liz coupled up to Spiky and pulled Arthur and his fish freight cars back to his track. Gordon rounded a bend and saw Liz pulling Arthur out of the way, just in time. He whistled thank you and continued his way without any confusion and delay. "Phew!" sighed Arthur. "That was close," puffed Liz. "What a relief," panted Spiky. Soon, Liz was able to shunt Arthur into the coal hopper so he could fill up with coal. "I hope you two get back to the harbor," Liz said to Arthur and Spiky. "The fish smells like it could go up soon." "Thank you, Liz," said Arthur politely. "Yes, thank you," added Spiky. Liz was glad to have been able to help Arthur, but not so much for helping the fish too. She felt very smelly. It reminded her about the time she pushed the vans along the village. She fell off the pier and fell into the sea. "I might have to get a nice washdown after I deliver the mail," she thought. Soon enough, Liz had finished delivering her mail, but she was late home for rescuing Arthur and Spiky and had to catch up the washdown and sleep. After Liz had been a washdown, she puffed back to her shed. As she entered her shed, Liz was glad to be home. Later that afternoon, Liz came to Kirk Wren to collect her coaches. But instead, she found Sir Topham Hatt. "Liz, I hear that you have rescued Arthur from a nasty accident with Gordon," he boomed. "Yes, sir. I certainly had, sir," said Liz. "As a reward," Sir Topham Hatt continued, "you can have a rest of day off. You shall go to the Steamworks to have a new coat of paint." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Liz. At the Steamworks, whilst having her repaint, Liz told Percy all about her night heroism and delivering the mail. Percy was proud of his sister. "I'm glad you've done well to keep Gordon and Arthur safe from getting into an accident with each other, Liz," he said. "At least Gordon is finally on time at Vickerstown without any mishaps earlier." "I know," smiled Liz. "I'm just glad I've been able to help some of our friends to stay out of trouble late at night."